This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Thursday, April 23, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Bitcoin tumbles below $78,000 as crypto fear hits extreme levels, while the Nasdaq 100 surges on tech sector momentum. Let's break down the key moves.
The S&P 500 is trading at 711.21, up 1.1% on the session. The Nasdaq 100 climbs 1.67% to 655.11, while the Dow Jones gains 0.69% to 494.76. The top gainers include Bain, up 990%, LTMA up 837%, and EUR, up 643%. The biggest losers are ZWZZT, down 99.97%, F5WS, down 99.8%, and IPOFWS, down 99.77%. The technology sector leads with a 2.2% gain, while real estate lags with a 0.73% loss. The Russell 2000 is up 0.72%.
Cypher, what's the story on earnings and filings today?
Earnings reports today include Tesla, which reported unchanged Bitcoin holdings and booked a $173 million digital asset loss. Core Scientific disappointed, and Elon Musk's company is under pressure. SEC filings include 8Ks from FMCB, Amal, Capital One Financial Corp., NKTR, and TCBK. Dividends announced today include THW at $0.12, PAGS at $0.26, and Levy at $0.14.
Pulse, what's the latest on the macroeconomic data? The Fed funds rate remains at 3.64%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is at 4.3%. The yield curve is normal at plus 0.51 percentage points. Inflation remains elevated, with CPI at 3.29% year-over-year and core PCE at 2.97% year-over-year. Real GDP growth is 0.48% annualized, and non-farm payrolls added 637K jobs month-over-month. The dollar is trading at 118.8 on the trade-weighted index, down 0.28% week-over-week. Spectre, anything on the risk radar?
Risk desk is quiet today. No elevated signals.
Apex, what's the look ahead?
Watch the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 for continued tech sector momentum. Monitor the Eurozone PMI data for further pressure on the euro. Keep an eye on Bitcoin as it remains resilient amid broader market fear. Tomorrow's key events include the UK Services PMI and the Eurozone Manufacturing PMI. The most important takeaway: tech strength is driving the market, but volatility remains elevated.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.